Hey David, over here.
Oh hey, Gabriella. It is great to see you here. We have not spoken in a few weeks, but I do see the pictures that you post on your Facebook account of you at the gym. You are looking really fit. I am really impressed.
Thanks David. I need all the positive feedback that I can get. I am training for a new bodybuilding competition. What have you been up to lately?
Well, lately I have just been looking for a new job, because I was fired from my job at Chipotle. Actually, that is what brought me here. I am turning in a job application.
That is terrible news. I am sorry to hear that you were fired from your job. How long were you employed there?
I was employed there for about 3 years. I don't know what I am going to do about the bills.
You will get a job soon enough, David, I promise. Let me buy you a coffee, and then you can tell me what happened.
That sounds great, Gabriella. I would really appreciate some coffee to help pick my spirits up.
What type of coffee do you like?
I prefer my coffee black without all the added sugars.
Okay, here you go, David. Now tell me why you were fired from your job at Chipotle.
Well, it all started a few months ago. The management has been getting on everyone's nerves with all this unnecessary micromanagement. So I took to my Facebook account. I wrote a public post about how everyone hates working here, because of the management. A few other employees commented on my post, and many negative things were said.
You should never post anything derogatory about your employer on social media. Especially if your employer has a social media policy.
I know, but I honestly did not think I would get fired because of it. Anyways, people like to gossip, and word spread really fast. My manager heard some of my co-workers talking about the Facebook post from afar, and did some investigating. He brought me into his office, and showed it to me. He asked me if I had anything to say for myself. I had nothing to say, and then he fired me since I was the one who initiated the post. I thought my freedom of speech was covered under the First Amendment. But clearly I was wrong.
Hello everyone, my name is Bob, and I will be doing a review of the following situation along with a few examples of others. Firstly, it is important to note that the First Amendment does protect an individual's freedom of speech from the federal government within reason, but it will not protect you from a private employer. Many employers have social media policies that prevent an individual from posting certain information publicly, and should be followed within reason. Many employers will also review your public social media accounts before interviewing you, so it is important to keep your dirty business off of your social media accounts such as Facebook and Twitter. In many states it is also legal but not necessarily ethical for an employer to ask for your passwords to your social media accounts before hiring you in order to ensure that they are making a good hiring decision. But in many states such as California and New Mexico have enacted legislation to make this practice illegal. Under the National Labor Relations Act that was passed in 1935, employees have the right to engage in concerted activity for collective bargaining or other mutual aid. On March 14, 2016, the National Labor Relations Board judge ruled that the Chipotle Mexican Grill kept in place an unlawful social media code of conduct and used it to improperly force an employee to delete certain posts that shined light on adverse working conditions. A Chipotle customer posted on Twitter thanking the company for the free food, in which James Kennedy commented on that post stating, "Nothing is free, only cheap labor." Chipotle showed James' social media policy, and was asked to remove it. 2 weeks after the incident, James was fired after passing around a petition requesting to take breaks during the shift. James Kennedy was represented by the Pennsylvania Workers Organizing Committee, and won the case in which he was awarded lost wages, in which he took Chipotle food vouchers instead because he still loves the food.
Rightful liberty is unobstructed action according to our will within limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. I do not add within the limits of the law, because law is often by the tyrant's will and always so when it violates the rights of the individual.